everyone and welcome back to a brand new video where today we're going to be talking about the upcoming brand new summer of 2016 update for the Xbox One. And oh my, this update is something we've been waiting for a while with some very awesome key features, and I believe this update has been in the works for a while. We haven't had an update from Xbox, well, like quite a major update for the last few months or so. If you remember, if you've been watching videos on my channel and you follow me quite regularly, is I like to bring out a video every month talking about Xbox, specifically talking about their latest update. And Xbox haven't really done any of those in the last few months, and I'm guessing they've been all preparing and testing this brand new update. Now this update contains fantastic new features. We have some background music, we have an improved game collection, we have one new Xbox Live Store, which is basically Windows and Xbox joining together to make it easier to make purchases for your multiple Microsoft devices. And oh my, so if you do enjoy today's video, then be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what feature you're most excited about. The update is coming out today, which makes me very happy indeed. So if you head over to your Xbox, you will be able to download this brand new update. And also comment down below what you would like to see in the next Xbox update. I would like to do a series on my channel where I talk about, PS4 and Xbox and what we'd like to see in the upcoming releases, because at the end of the day, whatever the community asks for, about 60% of the time, whatever the community asks for, normally gets implemented into the system. So please let me know, and I'll definitely be doing a video on what we would like to see. Not me, we. We are as a team. I like to think you guys and me, we're a team. We're a part of a community. And, what we would like to see in the upcoming releases for Xbox and PlayStation 4. So please let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe for those videos once they do come out. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is something pretty huge. Is background music has finally made its way to Xbox One. Now, I made a video about a year ago, and the video seems to be, I haven't really spoke about this video, so this video's got like 50,000 views, right? And the ratings are up and down. A lot of people were saying, misleading title and stuff like that. Because I simply spoke about the brand new update coming to Xbox One. Now, the source which gave me was Techno Buffalo. Techno Buffalo, a big YouTube channel. They also have their own website, etc. And they're very up to date with their news. It's something which I follow for gaming news. And they mentioned that, Phil Spencer were talking about potentially having background music for the Xbox One, which could include Spotify. So when I made this video, it was in late 2015. And obviously we're now in 2016, August, nearly 2017. It's kind of crazy this is the 8th month of the year. And when I made that video, I literally just spoke about what the information told me that Spotify could be coming over. And a lot of people in the video, in the comment section, were saying to me, misleading title, etc. And it wasn't really a misleading title. I spoke about those things in the title. So I do apologize if you thought I was misleading. I wasn't. I was just literally speaking about what was in the source. And I did link the source in the description. So I was literally talking about what Phil Spencer was mentioning, that Spotify could come. And obviously Sony now owns Spotify. So with that instance, could Spotify come over to Xbox? Probably not, but it might do in the future. So regarding this update, background music is now available. You can now finally listen to your favorite music in the background while gaming on your Xbox One. There's a new music app called the Pandora, which is launching very soon. More partners are coming soon, so more people who actually stream, play music, etc. will be available to download on your Xbox One. Whether or not Spotify will, if you're Sony and you own Spotify, and would you allow your application on a competitor's device? You might do, because then you might get more money. But at the end of the day, it's a subscription service, who knows? But let me know in the comments down below, are you excited for background music? Personally, I sometimes listen to music on my PC while gaming, but when I'm trying to make a video or whatever, I need that 110% concentration, so sometimes background music might put me off. But let me know in the comments down below, and if you are excited, what will be your first song? Please let me know. So moving on, we have Cortana, and everyone loves Cortana if you have Windows 10. So what Cortana is pretty much an AI. Now, AI stands for Artificial Intelligence, and pretty much you can ask information. You pretty much speak or whatever and say, hey, play this game or whatever. And we've had these features before with Kinect. However, this is a more improved version, especially with the new update when it came out with a brand new dashboard. So Cortana is now available on Xbox One in the US and the UK. You can use Cortana to answer your voice commands whilst on your Xbox One. You can also use Cortana by using Kinect or your headset. So, personally, voice commands, do we really use them? I've got my Apple iPhone. Do I ever use Siri? probably not. It's nice to have the feature, but whether or not I actually use it is a completely different question. Sometimes voice commands work, but sometimes it's simply quicker doing the manual way. But on Xbox, even if you want to say, play Forza, it might come up, But let me know what your thoughts about Cortana. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's better to have a feature than not to have a feature. Which voice commands. Surely some people out there are excited for voice commands, and if you are, then this is the update for you. Now, something which I'm very excited about is the improved game collection. We can now see more games in our collection in one view. Xbox have updated the game collection interface to make it faster and easier to launch games. You'll also be able to sort, manage, and see more of your game collection a lot easier. They made it more simple, which I like. If something's easy and simple, I think everyone loves. I mean, previously the game collection was fine. I think you just had to scroll down a little bit, and it could have been a little bit better looking. But now, the Xbox have listened to us community and have improved it, which I'm very happy about. So, are you excited for the new game collection? I mean, it's a game collection at the end of the day. We're not going to have too many whoop whoop, but it's actually pretty cool that we can now see more games on one screen rather than scrolling down all the time, which is pretty cool. Now, something for my friends out there who bought a US Xbox and are now touring around the world, or rock stars who follow me or whatever. Well, Xbox have decided, so you now have the option to pretty much override your language region. So, for example, if you're in the US and you move to Germany, you can now keep your language set to English on your Xbox One and enjoy your experiences in English, which is pretty cool. I think before, if you were to go to a different country, for example, they might change language, and it might not be your cup of tea, especially if you don't know the language too well. But pretty much what Xbox have done is they've enabled the language region independence, which allows gamers to override the language region to the third language. I think it's pretty cool. If you're a rock star or someone who travels a lot, then this might be for you. So let me know your thoughts about the language regional independence. I think it's pretty cool that Xbox are doing the smallest things. It might be a big deal to a lot of people. For me, I don't really move my console much from my gaming setup. Maybe downstairs is the furthest it goes. But let me know in the comments down below. Now, one thing which struck my eye when I saw the information regarding the new update. So Xbox have started to combine the best of the Xbox Store and the Windows Store to give gamers one store to access all of their games on all of their preferred devices. So on the Windows Store, they're adding support, so gamers can soon browse and purchase bundles, episode games, season passes, virtual currency, etc. and so on. And you can also redeem Xbox tokens, subscriptions, games, or DLC through the Windows Store. So on the Xbox Store, you can buy stuff on the Windows Store and vice versa, which I think is pretty cool. I think in the future, we're going to simply just have one Microsoft Store. It's not going to be like an Xbox Store or anything. I think it's simply just going to be a Microsoft Store, which simply just has everything you want. I mean, I know a few months ago they combined the 360 store with the Xbox One store, which is pretty cool, and now they look like they combine the Windows Store with the Xbox Store, which I think is pretty cool. If you guys didn't know, just a quick fun fact, is, for example, Gears of War 4, if you buy the special edition, you get the Windows 10 version as well as the Xbox One version at the same price. So you can play either way, and also Windows 10 people can play with Xbox One players now, especially on Gears of War 4, which I think is pretty cool, and especially when we have this new store, it's going to make it a lot more easier to buy games from both devices. So the next update is something which I believe we had on the 360, but it wasn't really fully integrated and it didn't have many features. But, however, they're introducing Facebook to the Xbox One. Whee! Yeah, Facebook, Facebook is coming to Xbox One. And I know we've had it before, like we can browse Facebook and stuff. However, specifically, this is a Facebook friend finder. So you'll now be able to find your friends on Facebook and then add their gamer tag onto your Xbox One or Windows 10, etc., which I think is pretty cool. Now, the final thing of the update is improved sharing on Xbox One. So you guys know, you can share, screenshots, game DVR clips, achievements, etc. And they've now made it easier. You can now access this via the homepage to share your fun achievements, your amazing recordings and all that kind of stuff, which is simply amazing. And I don't really share much because I don't really know if my friends want to see my shared content, if that makes sense. I mean, a lot of my friends know I do YouTube, so they watch my videos, but I think that's a pretty cool thing, especially if you've got like 1000 G, or you just complete like the hardest mission in the game or whatever. I think that's something to be proud about, especially sharing on your Xbox One. So there we have it. Those were the new updates coming to this brand new huge Xbox One summer update. Please let me know in the comments down below which update you're most excited for. The updates came out today, so feel free to go onto your Xbox One and download the update, and let me know in the comments down below how you're finding it, what do you guys think about it. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below on a wonderful jazz, and as always, I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Adios, chaps. Boom.